capable of standing trial, and this is making people speculate whether he will testify against someone else, possibly Bob Bashara. That part is unclear. Dressed in a gray suit with handcuffs around his wrists, Joe Gentz walked into court. He looked distraught at times, other times very nervous. Today's hearing was to determine whether Gentz was found competent to stand trial.
Dr. Gilbert did in fact find that Mr. Gentz was competent to stand trial, that he not only understands the nature and the objects of the proceedings against him, he also is very familiar with the plea bargaining process.
Although the doctor found Gentz competent, Gentz's attorney Susan Reed says she wants to be very sure before she proceeds with negotiations. Since Gentz faces a conspiracy charge in addition to first-degree murder, she would not comment specifically on what type of a plea deal she would aim for.
Usually with conspiracy, there are two people involved, but as you know, at this point, there's only one person that's actually been charged.
Jane Bashara was strangled in late January. The Grosse Pointe mother's body was found in her SUV. Gentz has alleged he was hired by Jane's husband, Bob Bashara, to kill her. Bob Bashara denies that. Gentz is currently locked up at the William Dickerson Detention Facility in Hamtramck. Reed says recent reports that her client has had outbursts inside the facility have been blown out of proportion.
He seems to be doing very well. You saw him in court. Of course he's nervous, of course he's anxious because he is involved in this type of case. But I think he's handling it as best he can.
And we tried to contact Bashara's attorney. He did not return our phone calls. Meanwhile, Gentz will be back in court on July 23rd. Reporting live from 36th District Court, Tara Edwards, 7 Action News. Joanne?
All right, Tara, thank you very much for